Each year, millions of criminal cases are tried in Europe. At the same time, new initiatives are being launched to provide all the guarantees of a fair trial. Yet judges are often required to issue court rulings based on incomplete information or expert assessments, particularly in the interpretation of forensic evidence. It is in this context that Alex Biedermann, researcher in the Faculty of Law, Criminal Science and Public Administration at the University of Lausanne, launched the project NORMDECS. Supported by European funding, this research addresses issues of forensic interpretation. It focuses in large part on the logical reasoning of scientific experts and its integration into the decision-making processes of judges.
In this research project, we focus on the intersection between forensic science and the law, where scientific results are used in the legal context. Scientific results, they can take different forms. We can have firearms experts who are analyzing bullets or elements of firearms which are found on a crime scene. We can have shoe marks, we can have finger marks. If you talk to the top of the scientists, they all say a major issue in the use of scientific results in the legal context is the notion of uncertainty. How do we deal with uncertainty? How do we quantify uncertainty? And how do we communicate the uncertainty associated with scientific results to the legal practitioners?
Since the project aims to educate lawyers as well as scientists, the research team is interdisciplinary. During a trial, the analytical results that scientists provide can play a decisive role in the process, but this data is often partial or ambiguous, particularly when the traces are degraded. This requires that those in charge of files for the judges, prosecutors and lawyers interpret information provided by the laboratories consistently, and especially while recognizing its limitations. To circumvent this complexity, researchers from the project NORMDECS use tools of probabilistic modeling and decision support.
Now, to help the application of probabilistic reasoning based on scientific results, there now are graphical approaches which are available and that we are using to analyze the essential elements of an inferential problem.
The project scientists are relying on software to visually translate the various possible scenarios.
One of the approaches that we use are computational models, and what is particular of this approach is that we can also use it to represent different points of view, because very often you can have the same scientific results, but you can have different experts who have different conclusions.
Through the study of real cases, this project seeks to develop models to analyze the management of uncertainty in the judicial decision-making process.
If you talk, for example, to the lawyers about the use of this kind of results, they say that it's a fantastic tool which allows you to visually translate how the scientist thinks about the case.
With generous European support, this project will be conducted over a period of 5 years.
EU-funded research is very important because it allows you really to do frontier research. It gives you very generous support to build up your own team to do challenging research. And one of the main advantages is that it gives you the opportunity to hire a specialist you need to solve key problems you have in your research project. And this is excellent.